Okay, seriously, you guys need to listen to this. You know how everyone hypes up New Year's Eve as the biggest party night of the year? Well, I'm telling you right now, I am never doing it alone again, because last year, I don't know if I can even justify what happened that night. Have you ever felt like the air in the room just suddenly got heavy? Like something was standing right behind you, breathing down your neck, but when you turn around, nothing's there. So, picture it. It's 11:50 p.m. I'm just chilling in my apartment, holding a glass of cheap champagne, waiting for the countdown. Outside, the fireworks are going off. Boom, boom, shaking the windows. But inside, my stomach just drops, because I heard a loud thump, not from the neighbors, right behind my couch. My legs suddenly felt so heavy, like I couldn't move. I was gripping the bottle so tight I thought it might break. I kept telling myself, there's nothing there. I forced myself to look behind the couch, and all I could see were dust bunnies. I started thinking, maybe I need to stop drinking. I'm losing it. But then the music on my phone just stopped. Every so often a firework would go off and make me jump. But in between, my room was completely quiet. The kind of quiet that makes your ears ring. I walked towards the bedroom because I had this feeling someone was inside. I called out, "Hello?" My voice was shaking. Total horror movie cliche. The bedroom door started to creak open, very slowly. And then I saw it. A shadow moved behind the frosted glass of the window. Here's the thing. My blinds were drawn, and I'm on the 3rd floor. There is no way a shadow should be there. I'm not gonna lie, I was terrified. I ran back without looking and slammed right into the dresser. I looked into the full-length mirror, just trying to catch my breath and calm myself down. I know this is hard to believe, but my reflection was smiling at me. I wasn't smiling. I was about to cry. But the thing in the glass was grinning. I was trying to understand what was going on. And that's when I heard a whisper right in my ear. "Stay with us." I didn't know what to do. I ran to the hallway and tried to grab my phone, but my hands were shaking so bad and I dropped it on the floor. The screen shattered. I looked at the black screen, and even in that reflection, my face looked different. I locked myself in the bathroom. I pressed my hands against the mirror because I didn't want to see myself with that look again. And guys, I know it's hard to believe what I'm about to tell you, but it's true. The glass shattered. It didn't just crack, it exploded outward. I could feel my reflection leaning closer right before it happened. Maybe it was my imagination, but it felt so real at the time. I tried to scream, but I couldn't. I ran back to the living room. I looked at the clock, and it was midnight. The city was celebrating outside, but inside, my apartment was humming with whispers. I looked around, and I couldn't see anything clearly. There were shadows everywhere. On the fridge, in the window, dozens of them, all watching me. I curled up under the table, closed my eyes, and started praying for it to stop. Then I heard a voice that sounded exactly like mine. "It's our place, and we will never leave." I don't know when it stopped, but when I opened my eyes, I could see daylight. I was lying on the floor. I convinced myself I had just been drinking too much and I was hallucinating. I finally calmed down. I picked up my phone to check the time. The screen was cracked. I went to the bathroom. The mirror was shattered. I was trying to figure out what happened last night, but all of a sudden I heard a whisper. "Happy New Year. We're still here." And the worst part, it's New Year's Eve again tonight. I thought the fireworks were the loudest thing happening tonight, until I heard someone counting down behind me inside my apartment. I was sitting on the hallway floor, trying to untangle my fairy lights. Fireworks were going off outside, and I wasn't really paying attention to anything else. Then I heard something, but it was so quiet that I almost ignored it. But then I heard it again, more clear this time. 10, 9, 8. I turned around thinking maybe I imagined it because my apartment was empty, my cat wasn't even in the room, and the door was locked. I checked my phone, just texts from friends saying, "Happy New Year." Then I hear it again. 7, 6, 5. And this time it was closer. At this point my heart is pounding, and I'm trying to tell myself I was just freaking out. The lights start flickering. I look at the hallway mirror, and I can see something move, and that really scared me. 4, 3. I slowly walked to my bedroom and opened the door. It was empty. I started to calm down. Then I hear the voice again from the bathroom. 2, 1. I ran to the bathroom door, but for some reason I can't open that, and I am sure I didn't lock that door. All of a sudden the whispering is everywhere. Then I swear I saw a dark shadow move for one side and disappear in the other wall. My cat jumps out of nowhere and starts hissing at nothing. The kitchen lights start flickering, and that shadow on the wall starts moving in a different direction. Then the counting started again. Louder, faster. My phone has no signal, and I'm not kidding. I see a tall, dark shape come out of the corner. It didn't have a face. I panicked and threw the lights at it, but they just went straight through. Now it sounds like lots of voices counting together. I managed to lock myself into my bedroom, but then everything went quiet. The apartment looked normal again, and the fireworks had stopped. I needed to get out, so I grabbed my keys and started walking to the front door. When I opened it, I can feel someone is watching me. So I turned around and saw my dark shadow standing in the window. I ran outside. It was already after midnight, but I could still hear it, counting. I move out few days after all that happened, but I sometime drive by that place, and I still think someone is watching me, but I am hoping they will never follow me.